building time. Building time. Who will win and who will fall? Find out when we burn the wall. It's building time.
Howdy, and welcome back to Building Time. This is the show where me and Stampy Cat have to build in time on a Friday.
You're very loud there, Squid. You kind of scared me a little
no.
bit. You're like, you're ready to start, Stampy. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to start. You're
saving
like,
my energy. That's what I'm like. People don't expect
too
it.
much energy.
Sorry.
Tone it down a bit,
I'll
Squid.
tone it down a little bit. Hello.
You sounded like,
Welcome
almost
to
like angry. You're
building
like
time.
gravelly then. You were like, building time.
By the time I finish YouTube, I'm gonna end up with like Barry White voice, because I shout that much. It's just gonna be like
Yeah,
really
me
deep.
too.
Yeah.
Imagine being like Barry White laugh.
Oh man, that'd be really good actually. That'd be awesome. Actually, I might get my editor just laugh a minute, Stamps.
Ha 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 ha.
No, right, okay. I'm gonna try and make you laugh, right? And then I'm gonna edit it so it's like really deep. Actually, you did it before, so I'm gonna edit that really deep, like a Barry White laugh. That would be a strange combination.
Okay, right. Well, this is Stampy laugh, but deep. There we go. We couldn't hear it right now, but I'm sure that was hilarious
yeah.
for everyone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna laugh because I know it's gonna sound good. Anyway, last week. What happened last week? Tell us the votes.
Oh, it was awful, Squid.
Was
it was
it?
awful. We had to build an art gallery, Squid, didn't we? And you built this, and I built that, and it was all a commotion, Squid. And I haven't yet fully recovered.
Have you not? Well, I kind of enjoyed it. I don't know why it was such a traumatic experience for
Yeah,
you.
no, it was quite good actually. It was quite a fun
I
one.
thought-
Anyway, the reason everyone's here, the results. People haven't got any sleep all week.
He's wafting already. Come on.
I wanted to be ready and wafting before the results. Anyway,
Wafting
so
ready.
the votes are as follows. Stampy Cat, which
That's
is me,
you.
got 90,000 votes. Thank you, everyone.
Woo!
And Squid Nugget, which is you, got 75,000 votes, which means I was the winner. The
My
streak
winning
is
streak
over.
is over. Oh well.
Now,
It was good while it lasted.
how many in a row was that? That was
Three or
like
four?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4.
Yeah,
4 you
four.
won. Yeah, it was after this disaster, Squid. It was after this
Yeah.
one. You really stepped it up. But
I had a quiet word with myself in the corner and said, Squid, you gotta really do something about these builds, buddy. You know, it's letting you down, and then pull out the big 4. So what are we on now?
It's pretty
then?
close still. I'm still in the lead, and I've
Yeah.
pulled up a bit, but it's probably like 3 or 4 in it now.
Yeah.
Which is, and considering it's first to 50, there's still plenty of time for a comeback, Squid Nugget.
Still can't believe we've got to do like this many builds. It's good though.
I know,
it
it does seem
flies
quite high
by. Like the whole episodes. I don't know how it is to watch, but I don't know. Since we only do it once a week, it's every time I come to record it, it's quite refreshing, and I don't know. I like it. It's working well.
I know this is it for people that don't know, and this doesn't really matter, but like building time is always the first thing we record like every week. So Monday afternoon, the first thing we go and record is building time. So it's like we're like starting our week off with our building time, aren't we?
Exactly. But it's good. Anyway, I want to know what we've got to build today. You built the things the wrong way around again, Stamps.
No, this is right. Look, I'm keeping it in this. Look, it's a row. Look, here's a row of your builds,
I get
and here's a
confused.
row of my builds.
I'm getting used to building on the right, and then Stampy throws a curveball at me, and then I'm building on the left. What's that about?
It's good. It's fine. It's like keep you on the toes. It's
tell
like
you why,
it's like
Stamps.
in
It's
it's like
because
in
I was
football
winning.
when you like change sides.
I was winning
or
on the
tennis.
right, wasn't I? So you've got you're a bit moody. So you're like, oh, I've got this. You're gonna put him on the left now, shall you?
Something's got to change. You're using your backhand now.
Oh dear me. Anyway, should we pull it?
Yep, let's do it.
Your dream date.
No, Squid, because it'll be embarrassing. Because you're just gonna build me, and you already built a thing of me last week. It's just very
What
embarrassing.
would you do if I build? I might actually build you. That's a good idea, actually.
Oh, the truth has come out.
I'm gonna build you.
I didn't know how much you enjoyed these Monday building time sessions.
with rosy red
This is our
cheeks
date.
and some long blonde hair. That's what it's gonna be.
Dear. Right here, who suggested that? Who do we have to blame for what we're
Rebecca
about
Bell
to do?
suggested that this week.
Rebecca
I'm gonna do
Bell.
I'm gonna do it from my character. This is Squiddy's dream date. Okay, we're gonna have a good laugh with it.
Yeah, that's what the topic is.
This is gonna be enjoyable.
Is it? Okay, right, so we're building our dream date, whatever that's going to end up being. We're going to find out in 15 minutes' time. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, let's do it. Ready?
Okay, let's start in a 3, a 2, a 1.
Go!
Right, the time is going. Let's go and build. So, my dream date. I guess what I'll do is I'll build like kind of where I'd want like my dream date to be. I guess I could do it like, so we start off here and then go here and go there. Or like, should I build like who my dream date would be with? I don't know. This is, oh man, I need to make a decision quick because I'm wasting time here, but I don't want to start building something and then regret starting building it and end up changing it. So it would be funny to do it as if it was something to do with squid. But I don't know if that's a good idea. So like my dream, it could be like a cake factory. Okay, let's commit to that because I am wasting time here. So it could be like, I guess like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but it could be like Stampy Cat and the Cake Factory, I guess. That's where my dream place would be. So let's go and build ourselves a cake factory, and let's use some kind of fun materials, shall we? We can use some quartz, we can use some sea lanterns. These prismarine blocks, they look nice as well, and let's go and add some red in there as well. And then let's go and start building. And so I guess what I'm just gonna build is kind of like lots of things inside of the cake factory, just which I would really like. I need to tie it more to like a date though, I guess, as if I'm going on a date with someone. So I guess I could build inside the person I'm going on my date with. I guess the person who I'm going on my date with can be like the owner of this cake factory, I guess. How about that? That would be okay, won't it? So instead of Willy Wonka, I need to come up with like my ideal person that I'd be going on the date with inside of this cake factory. Now, is this even? I think that needs to be there like that. Is that right? No, I think this is still. I think there's an exact middle. Is that it there? I don't want this to be wonky. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That will not do, so I just need to break that away there. There we go. This is the entrance to my my cake factory. And so I kind of want to get the outside of this place built as quickly as possible, I imagine. So let's go and do this around the outside, and I can switch between these and then the quartz as well. And it's kind of going to be a case of I just need to like non-stop build here, rather than spending too much time thinking about what it's going to look like. I kind of just need to keep building non-stop and try and make this place look okay. It doesn't look much like a cake factory yet. That will all come later on. I'll be doing all of that on the inside, but I think I really need to focus more on the person I'm going on the actual date with, I guess. So I need to come up with a name. I think once I come up with a name, I think it will kind of make it easier. So I want it to sound like Willy Wonka, but obviously be slightly different. So it could be. I'm thinking Willy Wonka. I want something that sounds similar, but I need like a girl's name, but that just sounds similar to Willy Wonka. I just keep thinking of Billy, Billy, Silly, Jilly, Jill, like Jilly, Jill, Grilly, Millie, Millie Plonker. There we go. So I'm going to go on a date with Millie Plonker. Okay, so I'm going to put down a song. I thought last week was going to be the silliest one, but this one's even worse. So let me just write that. Actually, I'll write it as a sign on the front of the top here. I guess I was actually just looking for yeah, some of these other types of nether quartz just to make it more interesting. So let's write Millie Plonker Cake Factory. Okay, so that's who my dream date is on, because I think my dream date would be, of course, going to a cake factory, and it would be with the owner of the cake factory. Maybe she invented cakes. That could be the backstory. Cake factory. And I want to make sure I spell this right after the whole Flish episode in the last episode. Millie Plonker Cake Factory. There we go. This is where I'd want to go on my dream date. And let's decorate this a little bit more. I want the outside to look nice. Let's go and just add some columns on here. But I don't want to spend too much time on the outside of this place because it basically just needs to be the shell of the building. So let's just go and try and do a much more simple design and get this done, and so I can actually do the cake factory part of the cake factory. So I guess what would I be doing on the date? So I guess I'd have a tour of the cake factory and see how all of the cakes are made, and then I could go and I guess I could go and look. I could go and taste all of the cakes. So I see how they're made. I taste the cakes. I could be like a cake tester. I guess that could be kind of what we're doing on the date. So I guess I kind of need to build that, and I also need to work out what she's actually going to look like. What old Millie Plonker is actually going to end up looking like. So for now, because I really don't want to run out of time, I'm gonna have to do the inside. I can't leave the floor like grass. I'm gonna have to change this to something. So let me just go and change all of this floor to make it look like something else. And then I'm gonna go and just build Millie Plonker because I need to add cakes. I have quite a lot of time yet, so I'm just over a third of my time gone. Which means I have, of course, about 2/3 left. So I'm okay. I was quite slow coming up with a final idea, and I'm building quite big, which is wasting a lot of time. But the thing is, I have no idea what Squid's doing. So Squid might be building something similar to me, like building, where, he would go on the date, or he might be building like a person. He might be like, because you could like class the date as being, the date as in, the day or the evening, that was the date. Or you could say, I went out with my date, as in like the person. So I want to know whether he's talking about like the location and the day, or whether he's talking about the person. Because I imagine I reckon he's building like a silly version of me or something. That's what my prediction is. And that's not me being vain. That's just based on what he said before we started. But we're going to have to wait and see, I guess. Let's just go and get rid of all of this grass, and then I can go and start filling in the ground, and then it's going to look like a proper building. And then I guess the last thing I'll do is I'll go and add the roof on the end. So let's go and do let's do the ground out of snow. No, not snow. Let's just do like stained clay. I think that will look quite good for the floor. And then I can add some red bits in as well to kind of make it look a little bit like the traditional Minecraft cake. So it's a little bit of a weird color. But I guess if I just kind of fill it all in with this color, and then I can go through and just add some of the red ones at the end. Well, I guess I can kind of do it as I go like this, and just kind of add them in every now and then, just like I'm doing here. Just go and fill in some down here, and I do another one there, and then there we go. This is going to already make it look a little bit more like an actual cake factory rather than just a big empty building, which is what it looked like. And then I'm going to have to work out how I'm going to build Millie Plonker. So, I have a few options here. So she could be an animal, I guess I could spawn in. There's not many things I can do in Minecraft. She could be a villager, or I could try and build someone, maybe with like a Steve head or a creeper. I think whatever I try and do, she's going to end up looking weird. I guess, what do I need to think? What would my dream date look like? I guess. I think that whatever I would come up with wouldn't be able to be done with blocks in Minecraft. So I guess I'm just going to have to try and work it out. Well, I guess I should need to try and make her look like a baker. So if she's like wearing white, maybe with like a tall baker's hat, then I think that's probably the best thing I'm going to do. And this looks quite cool. I quite like this floor, actually. Kind of forgetting about it for being for a cake factory. I think this just looks quite cool. I realize I've been wasting a lot of time on this stuff. This is stuff which probably wasn't important, but it was just annoying me kind of too much to not do. So there we go. We have the floor all filled in here. I should probably do the same here on the doors. So let's go and place that down and go and put these doors back down here. So there we go. Here is the inside of the cake factory. So I'm going to waste no more time, and I am now going to go and try and build Millie Plonker. So, I guess, yeah, she'd be wearing white, I guess, because she's a chef. And I'm just going to have to try and just build her like this, I guess. She's going to be quite, actually, if I do like that, as her body, and then this can be her arms here, just like this. And what do I do for the head? So I can do one of these, or I could do a pumpkin head. I could do this as if it's is that like a chef hat? I guess it just looks like a skeleton, doesn't it? Oh, I know what I could do. If I do a pumpkin, okay, and then oh no, I just made a. Why didn't I think that was going to happen? Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of him. Oh no, he's gonna spread snow everywhere. Why didn't I think the fact that I was actually gonna just make a snow golem? I didn't think about that. Right, let's say instead of snow, let's use a white wall then, shall we? Let's go and add the arms back down. But what I can do is I can put down like a sheet of snow, and then that will kind of look like a chef's hat, just like that there. And let's try and add a little bit more detail on if we can. Well, let's have her so she's got a white top, but then she can have let's go and use stairs for legs. I guess I think that will make it look better. So there we go. Here is her legs there. So here we go. That is my dream date. Doesn't she look beautiful? Right, now let's go and try and make this place look a little bit more like a cake factory, I guess. So of course I'm gonna need a whole load of furnaces. So let's just go and put all of these at the back here. This is where all of the cakes are cooked. So let's kind of try and do that like that, and then we can go and have some work surfaces all around the place here. So this is kind of like the main kitchen-y part of the cake factory, and then I can kind of do it as if there's a conveyor belt which move the cake around. So these here are actually, let's move this one more in. Yeah, so these are the cake conveyor belts, I guess, and these can kind of go round in a circle here like this, and then maybe they could go to the front of the place here, and then I could have like a bunch of chests here, and so then this is where all of the cakes are shipped out, I guess. I don't know. This is just going to be another case where I'm building more than I'm thinking, because I just need to go and try and get all of this done. And actually, I think if I go and add some trap chests down, then that way I'll be able to place it right next to the normal chest like that. There we go. So that's where all of the cakes are going to be taken to. So I of course now need to go and add in some of the cakes themselves. So these are all of the cakes as they go and move along the conveyor belt here, and they go and make their way to these chests. And then if I go and also add down some iron bars as well, then these can be like along the edge of the conveyor belt, just to kind of make it look a bit more mechanical, I guess. And I've just noticed, like, the faster I build, the faster I speak as well. It's hard to do something quickly and speak slowly. So sorry if I start speaking too fast and you can't understand me anymore, but I'm intense with this. Like, for this idea to work, I really do need to get it as far done as possible. But the thing I really have to add in is of course going to be a roof. So I think before I do anything else, I'm going to have to go and just focus on that now. So let's try and just do this as quickly as possible. And to be honest, that is probably going to make me run out of time there. So if I build all of the roof at, if I kind of go like this and build it all at about this height, I think that will be okay. I think I need to go one higher only because otherwise I'm not entirely sure whether Millie Plonker's hat is going to fit in. So I think this looks okay for a kind of a design. So I'll do this, then I'll go one more in and up, and I'll try and just level up the top. And then if I do run out of time before I've had a chance to add anything else, I think that's okay. I think I've done enough to kind of make the point of what I was trying to do, at least, even if I didn't have time to do it properly. I think this is just quite a cool building anyway. It's like just quite a cool cake factory. Forgetting the fact it's supposed to be for my day. And oh no, this is supposed to go like here, isn't it? There we go. That looks quite cool, doesn't it? I quite like the look of this. I really love all of these prismarine things, and it's annoying because I don't have them in my lovely world, and there's like so many things that I'd like to build out of, but because I made my my lovely world a long time ago, I just don't have the materials that I would need. But eventually I am going to bring my world to Xbox One, my lovely world, and then that way I get all of the new updates that I've missed so far. So what I'm going to do now is I fill in most of the edge of the roof here like this, and then in the middle I might just add some stained glass or something, so then that way it's going to kind of keep the entire inside of the cake shop lit up without me having to put torches everywhere. And then I can go and just add in a few final details. I should add some flowers. I think I need to make it more of a date, I guess. So I'm going to add in some flowers and maybe some more romantic things. Maybe she like baked me a cake for the for the date. Might be quite cool. So let's just go and fill in yellow because it's the first thing I was able to grab. And I've got just over 1 minute left. Where has the time gone? Where has 15 minutes normally seems like such a large amount of time, but when you're against the wall and trying to build something like this, the time just completely disappears. But there we go. It now looks like a complete building. I am going to need to add a few torches around here because it is quite dark. So let's just go and add some in here. I don't have time to make them perfect. I just want the place not to look dark and dingy. So let's go and get some flowers. And I can say that I brought her flowers, and then she could have baked me a cake. Was her present for me. So I got her a red tulip. There we go. Seeing as we don't have roses anymore, I got her a red tulip, and she baked me a lovely tasty cake, which she gave to me on the date. And I just want to go and try and add some more things in around here because the entire place is looking a little bit empty here. So let's go and add in some crafting tables here maybe, and then I could also go maybe add in a fridge. That would be a good thing. I've got about 10 seconds left to go and add in let's add in a couple fridges here, just like that. And I have now run out of time. So here we go. This is where I would like to go on my dream date, to Millie Plonker's Cake Factory. So let's unmute my mic and say hello to Squid Nugget and see how his date has gone. Right. Hello, Squid Nugget. Can you hear me?
Hello. Hello, mate.
Hello, Squid.
You all
How
right?
was your date?
Really, really good, yeah. Really good. Yeah.
Right, let's do this. Shall we burn the wall?
Yes, please. Let's do this.
Burn
the wall. How did your date go?
It was my dream date. It was perfect. Yeah. Everything exactly the way I wanted it to be. My dream date.
Yeah, cool, man. Good. It's good to hear everything went well.
All right, let's start off with you. Is this me?
So this is so at the start I was building like a female version of you with a nice dress on and stuff like that, and very nice blonde hair and big lips, and then she looked lonely, so I thought, well, if male Stampy Cat likes cake, then her perfect date, this is her perfect date, is tucking into this cake with a candlelit dinner with some roses around.
What's this?
This is her purse for going out.
Oh. It looks like broccoli upside down.
Oh, man. Yeah.
You know what, Squid? I called it. I said in my video, I said I bet Squid's building like a silly girl version of me. I called it. I knew what you would do.
It's good though, isn't it? Do you like it?
That wasn't the first word I thought of. You know, this is good. This is funny. I like this. I do. This is very amusing.
I was laughing all the way through it. It was so good. Right.
So basically, let me explain. Don't look yet. So let me explain. So my idea.
Plonker. What?
Is I spelled it wrong again. It's supposed to be plonker. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Man.
Plonker's fine. So my idea was, I thought, what would my dream date be? So rather than like the person, I'm more focused on like what would I do on my dream date. And I thought, where would it be? And I thought, it would of course be a cake factory. So I thought, kind of like Willy Wonka and his chocolate factory, I'm going on a date with Millie Plonker and her cake factory. I even said I don't want to spell it wrong.
Again.
I tried to so quick. Anyway, so this is Millie Ponker.
Oh,
and
hi,
so
Millie.
I got her some flowers.
She's
and
tall,
she baked
isn't she?
me yeah, she's very tall. She's got her chef's hat still on as well. You can see on the top. And she's lovingly baked me this cake, and I got her these flowers. And for our date, we're gonna go on a tour of the cake factory and eat and like test cake together.
Oh, this is good. This is cool. I like this. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
and
good,
you get a nice view from here as well.
It's like, because I was talking about, like, I wasn't sure whether, because when you're talking about like dream date, you could talk about the date in terms of the person, or like the date in terms of like the day or the evening. So we kind of did it differently. You did like the person, and I did like the day, I guess. So it's cool. Two very, very different builds when you look at them side by side.
To be honest, mine made me think of like Jinx, the Pokemon, you know, with the big lips.
Yeah.
And the dress. I was like, but I've told people to draw fan art of this, because this is basically like Stampy's alter ego. This is what happens when Stampy eats cake. This is what he turns into.
Is this how you imagine me?
Yeah.
Is this like, 'cause you can't see me, is this how you imagine me sitting here right now talking? Oh, dear. Anyway, right, that's it. So you've seen the builds, each as ridiculous as each other. So now you can decide which build is going to win and who is going to get ever closer to the top of the podium. So how can people vote?
So you can vote in 2 ways. You can click on the top right of the video's little eye, click on that, and they will link you to 2 videos which you can vote from. So you don't have to like or comment on them. As soon as you click on them, that classes as a vote. So we do the votes by views. The second way, there's a link in the description to both the videos as well, so you can do that and vote that way. And also, don't forget to leave topics. Because without topics, we can't build these magical things. Oh, man. But yeah, that's
Right
it.
then.
That's pretty much how you do it.
That's the way it goes, and we'll be revealing the results of the votes in next Friday's episode.
Can you give us some voice work for the voting, my voting thing, Stamps? I'm gonna.
Well, I just assumed you're going to be using that laughing clip again.
I want you going, ooh, cake, my dream cake, ooh.
Ooh, how tasty! Oh, what a dream guy you are, giving me this cake.
There we go.
Is that good enough?
Yeah.
Could you give me a clip for Millie Ponker as well, then, please?
Hello, my name's Millie Plonker. Welcome to my cake factory, Stamps. Oh, we're going to have a lovely date today. Come and tour the factory. You give me a flower and I'll stuff your face with cakes. Oh.
Oh, there's the voice I fell in love with. Anyway, that's the end of this episode here. There'll be a link in the description to the next episode. Watch this online. There'll also be the link in the description to the votes as well, so you can go and check them out. Don't forget to leave a topic in the description so we can build something for next week. But for now, I want to thank you very much for watching, and we will see you all later. Bye. Bye.